Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Ijoma here. In this video, I'll be showing you how I make a semi-naked cake. This is one of it. Here's another one. I've made several semi-naked cakes and I'll be showing you guys just a few of them here. This is one of the most recent ones I've made. First things first, here is Triple Delight cake comprising of chocolate, red velvet and simple vanilla cake. You can see how luscious these cakes are looking. So beautiful, so moist. These cakes aren't dry. I made them with very easy to find and very simple ingredients, and they turn out really fine. Owing to the cost of baking ingredients these days, so we are looking for a way to still give out quality and maximize profit at the same time so that you don't lose out on all ends. Before I begin stacking, this is me trying to trim off or to level my cakes. You can use hands-free method, which is what I'm currently using here, or you can decide to buy a cake leveler. It's not expensive, but if you're used to the free hands method, fine. But if you know you always don't get what you want using the free hands method, you can buy a cake leveler. So guys, this is me trying to make sure everything is in good condition, trying to scrape off the excess, the ones that are one-sided, trying to make sure everything is the way I want it to be. So guys, if you're new here, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming back. Ensure you watch video to the end to make sure you get every bit of the video. If you have questions, you can drop them in the comment section. Also give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell to get notified each time I post a new video. This is me trying to fill the first layer with some whipped cream. I have a video where I shared my whipped cream recipe and how you can make a stable whipped cream. I'll be attaching the link to this video. You can go and watch it. I bet you're going to love the whipped cream recipe. So I first of all add my whipped cream to the first layer. The essence of this whipped cream, it also helps you to enjoy the cake because it tastes like ice cream, especially when the cake is chilled. Here I'm using a plain whipped cream. I'm not using colored or any other flavor. It is just plain. Using my spatula, I'm trying to level it out and ensure that the entire top of the cake is properly covered. When trying to fill, stack, or trim a cake, it's best to chill your cake in the freezer or in the chiller or in the refrigerator, depending which one you have. So guys, if you chill it, it helps to reduce it from crumbling, that is producing particles. When your cakes are cold and you are trying to cream coat, you'll notice that you won't get so much particles. You may not even get at all if the cake is frozen, and this will help you to cream coat or to coat your cake or to decorate your cake properly with having less hitches. So this is me adding the second layer, which is my chocolate cake, and I'm trying to fill the top with also a plain whipped cream. This is me adding the last layer, which is the third layer, and it's a red velvet cake. Guys, you can see how this red velvet cake is looking. So beautiful, so moist, so tasty. And I'm trying to readjust to ensure everything balances out. Because this is a semi-naked cake, Ordinarily, I should have trimmed it. You can see it seems as if one side is, tilted to one side. However, because this is an in-house cake, in-house cake we are using, so I didn't bother to trim it. And also the sides are not burnt, they're not hard, so I didn't bother. But if I'm making this for a client or for purchase, I would probably have to trim the top side. You can see towards the left, that's the top side. I need to trim it to ensure everything is well aligned. Please note that for the sake of this video, my hands are thoroughly washed. Thoroughly washed, please. Currently taking off the excess sides that make the cake seem higher on one part, so as to make sure it is properly leveled, because I may need to add some whipped cream just at the top of it. You can see what I'm doing. At this point, I'm using my scraper to smoothen the excess whipped cream that popped out on the sides of it. Look here on my right where the arrow is currently pointing. This is the area I'm supposed to trim off, but I just left it like that because I felt it's not my family that's eating the cake. So never mind. If it's an order or a purchase, I definitely would trim it to help the cake stand out. Or if you don't trim it, what you're going to do is that it means you have to use enough whipped cream to balance out that side. Even if you don't trim, you have to use enough whipped cream to balance out that side. But trimming makes it much more easier for you. Added whipped cream at the top, and I'm trying to level it out before I begin wrapping. currently wrapping it, and this transparent thing is what we call acetate roll. You can get it in baking stores especially. Just ask them for acetate roll. They have different heights in inches, whether you want 4 inches, 8 inches, 10 inches, you can get it. It's called acetate roll. Just use it to wrap it, and you can use your sellotape, that's white one, the transparent one, to hold it. But you can be extra by adding using a stapler to staple it, but sellotape is just fine. Just make it a thin line and you just put it, and ensure that where you join it is always at the back. If it's higher, you can use scissors to trim it. If you watched up to this point, this is me saying a big thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting. Bye, and see you in my next vlog.